Hi, I want to demonstrate how to apply a Jamberry nail wrap. You can see I've done all of my fingers and I have, whoops, wrong hand, one left, and I'll show you how to put it on. So I have all my supplies laid out here. I have my mini heater for my blast of heat. I have a nail file, an orange stick, a cuticle pusher, a nail scissors, and I also have my nail prep cleanser, which is a rubbing alcohol based nail care product. And of course I have my nail wrap. I only have one half of it left. So what you start is I've already prepped my nail, or I've pushed back my cuticles and I've washed my hands with soap and water. And so now I'm just going to use my nail prep cleanser and make sure I get all the oils off and let it dry for a moment. And I have already determined that this is the right size nail wrap. It's always important to go smaller and not bigger, because the wrap won't stick to your skin, and so always err on the side of going a little smaller, and if it is a little too small, honestly you're probably the only one that notices. Now some people peel it off and then cut it in half. I find it easier to just cut the nail wrap in half before. So what I am doing now is just peeling it off of the plastic using the orange stick, making sure I'm not touching the back so that it loses its stickiness. Now these nail wraps are heat and pressure sensitive, and so we're going to use a blast of heat from the mini heater. You can also use your hair dryer. There are a couple ways to do this. The official way is to apply heat first and then place it on the wrap or on your nail. I find that it doesn't work the best for me that way, and so what I do is first I place it onto my finger and then I apply the heat. So I'm going to turn my mini heater on so it gets warm while I do this. And this is kind of awkward for me to show, so I apologize. Here, I'm going to twist it. All I did was lay it down. Now I can adjust it if I need to. I think I'll just turn it a bit. And again, I haven't put any pressure on it yet. I just gently laid it and then I adjusted it. And now I am going to give it a quick 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, I think that's good. And then what I'm going to do is take my finger from the bottom and smooth up to the top. Then start in the middle and work your way out to all the edges, okay? And let me check, all right? So again, start at the bottom, slide up, and then start in the middle and work your way out, smoothing it out. I find I get no wrinkles when I do it this way. Then I've grabbed my cuticle pusher, and then again, we've applied our heat. We've applied a little bit of pressure, and now we're going to apply some more pressure by just pressing primarily around the edges here. Oops. Okay, and then I always make sure I press the tip. Okay, there we go. So that's what I've got so far. Now, typically, I would go ahead and do my entire hand like this, all right? And then once I have the nail wraps on all 5 fingers, that's when I get out my nail scissors and I trim the extra nail. Now, I've purposely done my left hand because I know that can seem tricky and kind of overwhelming for people. It is, especially because my right hand's my dominant hand, so I guess I said that backwards. I've done my right hand. I'm talking about cutting with my left hand. Now, you don't have to cut it all off. Just get as close as you can, because we are going to come back with our nail file and take off the extra. And so, again, I'll do my best to kind of show you what I'm going to do here. And again, I kind of use the scissors to feel for my nail. Okay, and again, cutting with your non-dominant hand can be awkward. And so, oops, there you see I've done it. I have not done a perfect job. All right. Now I'm going to apply one more quick burst of heat just to the tip. Okay. And then I'm going to apply pressure to the tip just to make sure I've got that sealed down. Okay, and that's what I've got so far. You can see that there are a couple little pointy corners there that I need to file off. So then you take your nail file and you are going to file at a 90-degree angle. If you're going to file at a 45 or it really kind of thins out your nail tip and then your nails get weak, and that's not good. So we want to file at the 90. Okay. So, and I just go one direction, and you can see there it's starting to file off that extra nail wrap. You just keep going around. There again, you can see that the wrap is coming off. All right. And there you have it. All right. That is how you apply a nail wrap. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.